Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's April 27, 2010. Well, markets this morning are going to see some pressure here early the way it looks. The dollar right now is up 25, crude down 85, gold down 4 to 5, and all that relates to lower grain prices. Corn 3 to 4 lower, soybeans 6 to 8 lower, and wheat 1 to 2 lower. Some of the financial news this morning that's putting some strength into the dollar again and weakness into the euro currency is German Chancellor says, hey, we're not going to give the Greece the money until we actually get proof and confirmation that they can make these payments. We're also hearing stories from Portugal and Ireland that their financial structure is at question now. So there's some concerns and building concerns in Europe, and this is causing problems in the euro currency, which is really causing strength to the dollar. Nothing that the dollar is doing different here today. The grain markets, big news yesterday afternoon, planting progress. 50% of the corn was planted in the U.S. Compared to 22% for this same week, on average anyway. And this is the largest amount of corn planted this early in the crop year, which relates to some exciting potential for yield. I'd suggest you check out the Monday research meeting bits and bytes that we have on our homepage. Click on that. We've got a segment in there. Rich discussed it yesterday afternoon in the meeting of how this might impact yield, and we'd certainly like for you to take a look at that. The major 3 I states in corn production have got a lot planted. Illinois, 73% planted versus 28% on the 5-year average, 56% in Indiana, and 68% in Iowa. So corn went in the ground. It's coming up, 7% emergence versus 5% during the same week. And weather conditions appear to be very ideal for growing at this time, with plenty of moisture throughout the Corn Belt, and a lot of areas will start to plant here again. They'll be working on soybeans as the next job, and the USDA did not release any soybean numbers yesterday because they didn't have more than 4% planted, I think, is their criteria. So soybeans this morning looks like they're going to be lower. We've got not a lot of news, mostly technical in action. We've seen the market sharply higher yesterday, then back off, close lower. As far as fundamental news in the soybeans, not a lot to go on here today. Mostly the funds and technical selling is what's anticipated here this morning to give us this lower call. Over in the wheat, we did see the good, excellent condition in the wheat stay the same at 69% versus 45% average. However, we did have cold temperatures, 26 degrees down in Goodland, Kansas here in pre-dawn hours this morning. We're not hearing of any damage yet. There could be some isolated damage to wheat in that western wheat areas, but doesn't look like it'll be a very widespread problem. It could provide some support to the wheat market here this morning. Over in the livestock, choice beef was up $1.21 yesterday. Select up $1.07. We're near all-time highs as far as the cutout values of choice beef go. Yesterday's number was 170.17. I think the high is around 173.50. So very near that record level made in 2005. So we've got we're knocking on some resistance here, but it appears with the tight supply of cattle that we've got, cash markets could stay firm. We expect a firm market this week in the cash cattle trade. 101 is asking price right now in the Southern Plains. There isn't any bids out here yet this morning. Packers are waiting as long as they possibly can. Over in the pork, we had cutout values higher there. yesterday. Cash markets this morning look to be steady firm. The demand for pork continues to be good, but the big concern in the pork complex is this outside day down we had on Friday from a technical aspect, follow through yesterday. We need to find some support in that market here today, get a little bounce in order to keep this uptrend intact. We would recommend, Rich did a great job on analyzing the pork supply and demand situation of pork here in the U.S. We'd highly recommend you check out that Monday research meeting information that's on our website. And if you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call at Allendale at 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day. We'll talk to you tomorrow morning. Thank you.